All right, well, today I have something special. I have a snake that I caught the other day. I was driving the motorcycle at night. A bunch of us were heading over to the Fiesta in Buena Vista, and this 3-foot snake scurries across the road in the middle of the night, and I spin around and I went to go catch it. I blocked traffic so it couldn't get run over, and luckily for me, it was my nephew driving a trike behind me, so he was able to stop, and he stopped traffic as well. I was able to catch it, and of course I have no container, but luckily for me, my motorcycle has a seat that pops up, so I just popped the seat up and I slid him inside there and shut it. And then when I got to town, I purchased a little tub for a couple hundred pesos, probably overspent it. I had 220 pesos for this stupid tub. But it has a sliding lid. I thought, oh, this will be perfect. Of course, now the lid doesn't secure, so I had to tape the lid shut. And because he's a snake, I actually had to leave my helmet on top of this thing. I've had him a couple days, and the funny thing about these snakes around here is I haven't seen one for 32 years. I've been coming here since 1993. I've never seen a snake the whole time I've been here. I saw one dead snake, very small, around on the same road that I found this guy. I've seen one monitor lizard. He was quite large. He looked like a savannah monitor. He looked full grown. He looked about 4 or 5 feet long. And he was living by a bridge. And Anthony and I came across him on a bike ride once. So, sorry I'm scratching. I got tiny little ants crawling on me. Thing of the Philippines. We have bugs everywhere. And if you put your hand down on a table, there's ants. They just jump on you like little bugs. And then they stay, and you have to kind of brush them off. All right. So I'm going to take this guy out and show you some pictures of him. One thing that's really notable is that they call these guys pythons around here. And they do. They look like pythons. They have the coloration of a python. They have actually this one has the head shape of a python. But there's no pythons in Guimaras. They're all different kind of snakes. The one snake that is common around here is called a wolf snake. And a wolf snake has a oddly shaped head. It's a very fast snake. It is a venomous snake, so it's not a constrictor. And what it does is it bites its prey and then swallows it whole. It doesn't constrict it. That's what a python does. And so this snake is a venomous snake, but he's not supposed to be the kind of venom that would hurt a human. It's more like a small animal. Oddly enough, these guys are caught quite often and not able to keep alive because people try to feed them mice or rats or some kind of rodent. It turns out they eat geckos, and they eat skinks. That's their favorite food is skinks. These guys are dirt dwellers, so they live in the dirt. They know that's why their nose is blunt, so they can dig around, push around in the dirt. And sometimes they'll actually climb trees, but normally they're going to be on the ground. And then when they do climb up, like a pole or a tree, or they're sitting on the roof or something, they got access to geckos, and they live around the homes, the residents around here, because we have our lights on at night and we have lots of geckos. If you've ever been to Hawaii and you like Kauai or something like that, you've probably seen geckos on the wall. It's just a natural thing. Lights attract bugs and bugs attract geckos. And geckos can walk on the ceiling and the walls, so they're quite hard to catch. So I don't know how these snakes actually do it. My plan was to just catch a few of my geckos and throw them mercilessly to the snake and have them eat them. But then I thought, I like my geckos. They're almost like my pets. I don't want any harm to come to them. So I decided I'm just going to turn him loose after I do this video. I've had him for about 3 days. He hasn't had any food or water. I'm sure he's ready to go out and have some fun. So I'm going to just turn him loose on my property, in the back property where the mango trees are at. And hopefully he finds his way to better and better things. So this little box here has a sliding tray. I've got it taped down, so It doesn't come up, but I can actually get in here and push the tray open, and there he is right in there. He's hanging out a foam case for my dive kit for my camera, stuffed inside a, what is that, a man's, gentleman's bag where we put my razors and soap and stuff, a travel bag. I had an extra one. I'm not afraid of snakes. Probably not a good thing to pick up snakes if you don't know if they're going to bite or not. I catch rattlesnakes by hand, so I'm typically the last guy to have precautions. He stinks. He doesn't have a good smell. Oh yeah, he smells like a dead animal. A lot of snakes will do that. Let me let him crawl a little bit here and see how he crawls. Come on, buddy. You're free now. Let's see you go. He'll probably get pissed off if he want to bite me now. Once they get on the ground, then they become dangerous. You see his head? How big that head is. It's called a wolf snake. And he looks a little skinny anyways. I like to see a snake fatter than that. I wish I could have fattened him up. But now if he would have been a rodent eater, I'd been able to catch some rats and feed him some rats. I know he'd get fat, but I'm not sure if he eats toads or not. He's supposed to eat amphibians, but toads are so nasty. They're so plentiful around here, but they're so nasty as far as their, the way they taste. So I'm not sure if they actually eat toads. They may just eat regular frogs. I haven't done enough research on him to find out. Look how long he is. My gosh. Okay, well, I'm gonna let him go in the garden. Probably never see him again. Good chance if the chickens see him, he might get killed. Let's hope he hides up pretty good. Maybe it'll be attorney's problem after this.